Hello, I'm Arno. I made this game and I'm here to introduce it to you and show you how to solve it if you're stuck. So this game is called Myrtilles and it's an escape game in which you can just get closer to elements, try to interact with them, and maybe at first you will start picking up items but maybe not understanding and knowing what to do. And so you start exploring a little bit until you get to some things that you can understand. So I start explaining these abstract painting puzzles. So here is the simplest one. You see here you can click those areas here. You have a reset button here as well. And on the below you got some hints. So it's you can't click on it. And if you try to click on the colors with black dots like that, it will open up the sculpture, the puzzle, the painting. And now you got a ring. So let's go back and try to solve the other ones the same way. So in this one it shows that in the hint you don't have all the colors, you just have the ones that matters. So here, for example, you can try and you'll see that it has to be, now that it's solved, you have the answer, the solution appearing. So you know that it has to be the white one on the bottom because it's next to the green, just like on the hint. And now I got what looks like a crank, maybe. And it gets a bit more complicated each time, but you can always try to guess, and if you miss it, that's okay. You can go on, and when you solve it, if you solve it by mistake, that can happen with the simplest puzzles, then you have the reset button, so you can see what you missed in the process. And here you have something extra that is taught to the player, which is the fact that the colors, as you can see on the hint, they can be connected not only like adjacent colors, but they can be connected only by the edge, by the corner like that. So here you get the dark blue and then the white connected by the corner and then the other blue here. And if we go on force, oh no, it's like that. So now I got all those items and I'll try to use them everywhere. I got these strange things here and we will get back to it later. And okay, we have another colored puzzle here. So we got, if you there is only one solution. So here we have the white that is next to yellow, but only by the corner. So it has to be this one, and then it's the green connected to white here, and then up, just like that, you get some new items. So this you can see even with when there was nothing, there is like a mark here saying that you have three slots for special scrolls, and this scroll is giving us hint for machines to solve later. So let's get to explore a little bit. We have a lot of things we are not supposed to understand how they work. It comes at step by step by exploring. So now what can we do? We have this key that looks like it would fit here, and it does. We got those buttons here, and we can put the pins here, the pin for now. We only have one. Alright, so I wanted to keep the game in French, even if there's really little words, there's not much, but you have the translation in the top left corner, so you don't have to check it in a dictionary, but still Yeah, and it doesn't matter what it means actually. It's just for you to not feel left over. So yeah, this one now we can solve. I'm doing it a bit quickly, but if you, yeah, you'll manage now that I gave you the solution on how to solve them. So what can we do now? We can try to, let's see, we can solve this thing here. So for that we have different colors with different signs on them, and we saw that over here, but we don't know how to connect them. We don't know which one goes with which color. And in the trunk we picked that up, and maybe we'll see that up. It gives us the solution on how to solve that. So here I can keep that showing and just click on the buttons to get the correct answers, the correct colors, sorry. So that was that's the correct one. And then it's orange and dark purple. Okay, and now it tells me that something is missing here, and I can see that it's this ladybug. Tack. And now I got my first blueberry. Yay. So the game is called Myrtilles in French, which means blueberry in English. Okay, so this we can see it's closed. We don't know what it is, but it's not doing anything for now. And here we have this thing, and we don't know what we can do with that, with this statue creature. We don't know, but we picked some rings, and if we try to put them on his fingers, he will reveal his nose, kind of nose hole, we don't know. And if you put the crank in it, it opens up the hidden place, so we can go back there, pick the blueberry, pick the pin, which looks really big because it's a small hideaway. And we have here a hint for later, for the door puzzle. Okay, so this one, now up, we would know it's something like this. Tack. And so yeah, this puzzle here, we can do it right away here. We saw that every time I click on a piece, that a whole area is changing colors, so it's a bit puzzling. But then with that, we know how to set up the colors for it to be right. Like that, yes. Oh, cracks open. And then you have a keyhole appearing. What should we do with that? We saw that we have looks like a blender here. And if we put blueberries to do some blueberry jam or juice, it tells us that we have 2 out of 8 blueberries, so we'll have to keep picking them up. Okay, this we don't really know what to do yet, but we have this thing that looks similar. And well, in here it tells us how to translate some letters into position, but we don't have letters here. We just have a drawing of a frog and an umbrella, but it doesn't, you can't, well, there's too many letters here to enter, so it's not corresponding. Here we have another place with some weird scribbles. What shall we do next? Okay, yeah, we can go here. We had here a slot for a battery. That opens up, and now we can solve this puzzle same way we did the others. Except this time we have 2 different hints. I want you to try out, and it seems like the players can, well, understand correctly that you have two buttons to press here. What can we do now? What's the easiest one to explain? Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, so here we have this. It looks the same, this puzzle here, And what it tells us is that if you have 0 points in the shape, you should press the first button, and then if you have 1, you should press the second one, 2 the third one, and so on. So here we have 1 point, 1 dot, so we're clicking this one. Here is 0, so it's the first row. Here is 2, so it should be this one, and here is 2 as well, so it should be this one. Again, you experiment and see if it works or not, and this time it didn't do it before. If we see now the holes here are all lighting up, though attracting our attentions towards them, and we can see that we have this comb here that fits perfectly, and we picked another blueberry. Yay! We can put it here, still doing nothing. We have so many left, but now we are sure that we understood this scroll here, and knowing that, what can we do? What about this one? Yeah, let's do this one. So here we have this scroll here that tells us that the button with a stroke is supposed to head towards the flower, and the one with a dot is supposed to head towards a screw. So this one has a dot, so it has to go to a screw. We see the flowers here, and we're tempted to go to the flowers, but it tells us that it has to go to a screw, so we can look for a screw, and here is one. So it seems like it's heading the right way. Still not doing anything. And if we look at this scroll, now we have some letters we can translate into positions. And what it tells us is that the letters that touches the upper line should be upper buttons, and letters that touches the line below should be the low buttons. I hope I'm clear enough in my explanation, but there's the drawing as well, so hopefully you'll make sense out of it. And for letter A, for example, if it doesn't touch the upper nor the lower line, then it goes in the middle. So here Ni is NID, so it should be middle, middle, and up, and it works. Yay! Another blueberry here. What have we left? Okay, so here we have the same buttons here, so we know that the dots are supposed to go towards the screw, and that the stroke is going towards the flowers. And here we have some extra pins. So we have one gray, one black, and one yellow, and one white. So it's supposed to remind us about these signs here. And if you look closely at the horizontal and vertical lines, you can tell that the black one should be over here. The white should be 3 vertical and 4 horizontal. 3 vertical, 4 horizontal, and the gray is supposed to be here. And we got an extra blueberry, yay! So how many do we have left? We have 3 blueberries left. And if we go over here, those are squares, and it's divided into squares, so that's supposed to be a hint for you to know that you're supposed to put them in here. And we got a puzzle to solve. It's not you can place the pieces wherever you want. It's an easy one. It's not the kind where you have to slide all the pieces, and I hate those ones. So I wanted to have an easy one. And a relaxing one. I want the tone of this game to be cozy. So I'm doing the puzzle right, hopefully. So I'm the one, yeah, who did the drawing as well. I'm glad, I'm proud of it. And now that it's solved, I got a blueberry. And it's written below petite pluie, which means, it says here, means light rain. So if we remember correctly, this place, that reminds us the frog and the umbrella, and we should put in here petite pluie. So it's P so it's low. E is middle, T is high, middle, T is high, because of the of this scroll, as I said before. And pre is low, up, and middle, middle, middle. And here you got it. Yay! So we got one left. That's the hardest puzzle. It's over here. That's the one. So because it's the hardest because you have 3 different kind of hints you have to decipher to solve it. So the first one is quite easy. It's this one. So it's 1, the number of dots inside the shape. So it's 1, 3, and 0. But still it won't give you a blueberry because there's those 2 left. So usually people solve this one because there's a moon over here. So you think, oh, you have to probably have some hints because I saw a moon over here, and then you can notice the marks on the on these bars. So it's 3, 1, 2, and 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay, and now the last one is a green box, and you can see there's some cables that goes over here to this antenna, and if you click on it, it's written beep, and with this kind of code what we want are letters. So let's enter beep. B-I-I-P is down, and now we got the last one, last blueberry. So here it goes, and I'm doing the sound effects here. And we got a super blueberry key. And where are we gonna put it? Probably in here to escape this room. Clack. So yeah, here it is. So that was my game. I hope you did it and you enjoyed it. Please tell me on my itch.io page if you had any struggle with the game or if you enjoyed it. I really appreciate it. And don't hesitate playing my other game, Monstrous, which I put a lot of effort and love in as well. So see you. Have a good day.